Oh, hello there. Here we are playing PGA Tour 2K23 on PlayStation 5. And we are going to the Serenity Championship. But first, let's check this. My player got some new stuff. Or should I try this yellow? Try for a while. I had something signed in. Oh, this is it. Wait, mouse. Okay, let's leave that. I had so many drivers, what the fuck happened? Why is this so complicated, man? Oh my god, what the fuck, man? I have to pay every time. God almighty. Fuck it. What the hell is showing me now? Short sleeve. Huh? Yeah, we can take this. Not bad. Well, that's on its way to be a Serenity Championship. Let's go with this guy.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
He's sharing 13th place. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
At least it's
nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Are you kidding me?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Here we are at the 3rd. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Yes, any time you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
You missed.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That's frustrating.
Too much to do right.
A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Colin Morikawa currently on top of this one. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Oh,
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh,
come on, get the fuck in, man.
And this one is for bogey. And that'll drop him down to even par now. This hole is a par 4. Oh, absolutely flushed. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now, surely more in his future.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Sitting at 2 under par, tied for 6th position.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Get excited. This could go in. And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
I mean, why the fuck
that's
am I
the line
looking
in the
Bubba
sand.
Watson every time?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Outstanding approach shot. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
That's
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Going with the 5-iron here. That's some good golf right there. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
I want to do this completely.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Lines are not moving, so what the fuck was
What are
that?
they looking at here?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up
Oh
there,
my
but
God.
extra juice needed.
This is a good chance. And nicely holed. Just one off the lead after that hole. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades.
Fuck.
And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Sitting at 5 under for the day in a share of second spot.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
All right,
Can't fucking
we'll make it
believe
the
this.
next time. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Left yourself an opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Maybe it's too much.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Currently at -5 now for the day. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. That's nicely done. This shot is about 140 yards out. He shares the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, come on, sit. Handy effort, that one. 16 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. Hey, that's a chance. He's currently sitting in 3rd place. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Nice stroke. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Oh, my God.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Atta boy, good shot. Second shot here on the 15th. Going with the hybrid. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ooh, that's disappointing. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Oh, the fuck went so far to the right. How the fuck
Wild
was
on
that?
approach there.
What's a strange miss
Oh,
there. Look,
fucking
they've been hitting the
chance.
greens all day long.
Stop, you
What have they
stupid
got in
ball.
front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Solid little par putt here.
This fucking game,
Gallant
I hate
attempt.
this. No matter how much I shoot, left or right, it's just doing what she wants.
And this one will be for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Well, it's effectively all come down to this. An important shot if they want to force a playoff.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is for a score of 65.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh,
Okay, steady now.
Unfortunately, no. Gave it a good run, but at the end of the day, didn't get it done.
And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
let's leave that for now. Do I have any other rival? Ready to start a rivalry? When you select a rival, you will compete against them in your next event. The rivalry winner is determined by match play modified stable for scoring. highlight the rival took over between you and their view and the rivals. You hold by the feet with them. Defeat all the rivals on your pool and field for more than extreme rivals. Challenge. Let's go with this guy.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. From about 100 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. How did that miss?
No way, he didn't have power fucking.
Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
This one is chewing fiber.
7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, how about that one? Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. An opportunity for a birdie here. This one's tracking. And
yes,
with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Yeah,
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
He left Harlan behind. Big time.
Great shot. From around 140 yards here, is currently tied for the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was special. 12 feet to the cup coming up. It's got a chance. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for top spot. Didn't that look good for a long time?
Too bad.
And a
It
par
was
putt
so
awaits him.
close.
Not a bad line, this. Yeah,
At least we
good
get the
job.
par.
Nice par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The
I don't know,
sixth at
this
TPC
pitch, you know.
Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Playing from 110 yards out. He shares top spot. Opting for the 9-iron. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. This putt will move them to 3 under par. And down it goes. And that will take him to 3 under. And that makes him tied for first. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
Back to the left too much.
Good shot there, Beamer. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This for back-to-back birdies.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one.
Kiss by
Trailing
the
by a stroke
roses.
after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you
And
don't make a
straight to the
sloppy
bunker.
bogey. That's not the outcome they were after.
A bit
Fucking
short
bitch.
with that effort.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
It will be a boogie.
This one's looking good.
It will be a boogie, fucking bitch.
Putting for a bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's
Bogey.
move on to the next. Currently a couple under for the event. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Look, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 5 under.
Beautiful.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. He's found the surface. Good chance here. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well holed. Let's move on. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nicely done.
On the line.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently leading by 2. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. It's tracking. It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He leads the field by a stroke. This putt is about 8 feet.
I'll take it. The birdie.
That's tracking.
Come on, God almighty, what the fuck?
And this putt coming up for his par. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's 2nd. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Yeah, that was a safe play. A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Fuck.
Oh, just missed. A 7-footer right here.
Come on,
frustrating.
come on.
Putting for bogey.
Fuck you.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh, that is flushed. Get on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That was a gallant attempt.
Fuck.
Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. Nice birdie. Well played.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
The 16th at TPC Sutherland is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Oh my
Well,
God.
it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Still up.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. Job done. Let's head to the next. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's a good-looking shot there. Currently -5. Currently tied for first place. Going with the pitching wedge here. And tidy looking shot, that one. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
Oh,
right by the hole.
Oh my God.
Well, it all comes down to this. And just like that, we're going to a playoff. Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Sudden
Luke,
death. Any
I'm ready.
player
Let's go.
finishes the hole with more strokes than other player will be eliminated. Round ends when there is a clear winner.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Well, this player had a par earlier on this hole in regulation, Luke. Not too sure that's going to be good enough in this playoff.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely take dead aim.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This truly is do or die. They need this, and the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole.
So did I win?
And now on to the next hole of this playoff.
Oh, man.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Not a good time for an errant approach. Missing the green in a playoff puts pressure on the short game.
Wow. Oh, crap, man. Fucking hell. My one?
Oh, Rich, that's got a sting. A chance for the victory, but it goes begging.
Losing on the second playoff hole, never a great feeling. However, lots of positives to take away from this week.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Oh, man. Here, Jordan wins shoes. Galloway. Decline. Decline. It's this one. Oh wow, 250 meters. We want this one. The minute where you're going. Oh, I know, I choose this one. Yes. Oh, this is heavy. What the hell? Yeah, take this one. Shoes. Yeah, let's put shoes. And take the rock portfolio. Oh, that's for the. Why is that still yellow dots? Oh, 2 points. Okay. We gave everybody something. Championship Invitational. Oh, we have more points than Satoshi Kodaira. Second, fifth. Yeah. I won that. Out of 1 victory. Okay, let's end here and continue next time. God bless you, stay safe and peace.